I don't know what Relic's life is like. My life is unique unto itself, like most people. Relic is a sore spot for beachcombers. He gives him a really bad reputation, and of course, I suppose he must have a charm of his own. Unfortunately, it's not a charm to which we aspire, including myself. I don't feel I have anything in common with Relic at all. Morning, Gwen.
Hi, John. How are you?
Please.
Sure can. How are you today?
Good, thanks. Great. They're basically cussedly independent. Work together on occasion around log spills where it's a necessity, and usually with a kind of controlled hostility towards one. Actually get up before the crack of dawn, get out on the water, start, in my case, scouting the beaches, picking up logs as best you can, as quickly as you can. I go out after there's been a storm, and usually cover a large area, sometimes with luck, sometimes without it.
You want to see me splice rope? I can, 'cause I'm a beachcomber. You want to see me run a boat? I can, because I'm a beachcomber. And you see me heading out when everybody's running in. You want to see the barnacle scratches on my skin. And nobody knows the kind of man I've been.
The first thing we did was decide from a distance that it might be worth taking. And then as you get to it, basically, you keep making that evaluation. You get to it, you decide to take it. As soon as you're reasonably close to shore, your focus switches completely to the water, and because you never know when a rock can come up pretty quickly, especially when there's a little bit of motion like this. Because when there's a little bit of motion like this, it breaks up the light from the rock, so you can't see it until last second. I've got enough power to back off for the most part anyway, but if you ran up hard with a rising tide, at least you get a chance of getting off and not looking like a fool for hours. The reason for the speed is because even though it's not evident, you always work with the expectation that competition might come around the corner. And you also work with the expectation that there might be a whole lot of logs still further along the way, in which case you're going to have to work very fast, because you're also dealing with a factor of tide, and you don't want to be working in a dropping tide. And also you're working with a factor of weather, because you don't want to get nailed if the weather comes up quickly, and it can come up in no time flat here. So, which ruins your day.
You want to see me splice rope? I can, because I'm a beachcomber. You want to see me run a boat? I can, because I'm a beachcomber. And you see me heading out when everybody's running in. You want to see the barnacle scratches on my skin. And nobody knows the kind of man I've been.
Imagine this water now with a 5-foot swell rolling through it, and you're trying to pick up logs in, or bundles in, and then trying to do something with them when you got them. You're not playing any games at all. It's just sheer straight concentration, because there's so many ways to screw up. You're dealing with tremendous amounts of adrenaline flowing through you. But the adrenaline is the result of a completely rational fear, because the situation is, it's a situation that nobody sane would really want to be out in. The rush is surviving. The rush is dealing with really difficult circumstances and doing well. You make your own bundles and then you sell it. And in a good market, they don't seem to differentiate between beachcomb wood and anything else.
You want to see me splice rope?